Welcome to this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. This meeting is held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium at 10 South Oakdale in Medford. This meeting is held every Wednesday morning at 9:30, as long as a quorum of 2 commissioners is available to conduct the business of Jackson County. Your Jackson County Commissioners broadcast this meeting over Rogue Valley Television, and it's available for streaming and review at jacksoncountyor.gov. Under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming. The types of business that occur at this meeting include public hearings, official voting on actions by the Board of Commissioners, presentations by departments of the county, and recognition of service that makes our county great. Agendas of the meetings are posted on the Commissioners' Bulletin Board and released on the county's website and through local media in the time required for public notice. Many of the conclusions on the business presented to the Board of Commissioners have been discussed in detail and prepared by the administrative office and staff prior to consideration at this meeting and the official vote. These prior discussions also have been properly noticed and the work done in a transparent manner. We encourage you to come and experience the process by attending any of these meetings or watch online at jacksoncountyor.gov. And now, your Jackson County Commissioners, Randy Sparacino, Rick Dyer, and Colleen Roberts, working for you.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's a little after 9:30, so we'll call the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for July 29th, 2026 to order. We are here in the Courthouse Auditorium and on audio-video conference. I'm going to start today's meeting with a Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll please stand and follow me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now we'll move into our Community Service Award, which today we are honoring the Senior Health Insurance Benefits Assistance Program, or SHIBA, Community Volunteer Network. Come on up, who's ever accepting the award.
Oh.
Struggling again. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm going to have you stand right there, and I'm going to put my glasses on. All right, well, good morning, everyone, again. Thank you for being here today. We are honoring, with our Community Service Award for July 2026, Jackson County SHIBA, the Community Volunteer Network, presented on this July 29th, 2026. Jackson County Board of Commissioners is pleased to present the July 2026 Community Service Award to the volunteers of the Senior Health Insurance Benefit Assistance SHIBA program. Through the Community Volunteer Network, CVN, Ms. Becky Foster is accepting the award on behalf of all SHIBA volunteers for their service to the community through CVN. Ms. Cassie Rose, Executive Director, CVN, nominated the Jackson County SHIBA volunteers. CVN is a nonprofit organization that proudly serves older adults in Southern Oregon. One of the programs that CVN offers is the SHIBA program. Jackson County SHIBA began serving local residents in 1994, establishing a long-standing commitment to providing free and unbiased Medicare counseling to older adults, people with disabilities, and their families. For more than 30 years, SHIBA volunteers have been a steady and trusted resource in the community, helping individuals navigate an increasingly complex healthcare system. Over the decades, SHIBA volunteers have made a profound and measurable impact on the community. Each year, they support residents who are often confused, overwhelmed, or anxious about making the right healthcare decisions. Whether guiding a newly retired couple through their first Medicare enrollment, assisting a widow in resolving a billing concern, or helping protect older adults from fraud, volunteers provide clarity, reassurance, and practical support. As part of Oregon's statewide SHIBA network, these volunteers contribute thousands of individualized counseling sessions and more than 12,000 hours annually, ensuring that beneficiaries receive timely, accurate, and trustworthy assistance. Slide that off. Their expertise and reliability are widely recognized by community partners, healthcare providers, and the individuals who rely on their guidance. Many beneficiaries return year after year, grateful for the knowledge and steady support they receive during moments of uncertainty. What truly distinguishes Jackson County Sheba is the compassion behind the service. Volunteers consistently go beyond answering questions, offering empathy, patience, and dignity to every individual they assist. For more than 3 decades, Jackson County Sheba has strengthened the community by empowering residents to make informed healthcare decisions and by demonstrating the lasting impact of neighbor-to-neighbor service. The Board of Commissioners is grateful to Ms. Rose for bringing the Sheba volunteers to our attention. We are pleased to recognize them for their contribution to Jackson County. We believe their dedication makes them a group truly worthy of the July 2026 Community Service Award.
It's my privilege to present the Community Service Award on behalf of the people of Jackson County. The Jackson County Board of Commissioners hereby express profound admiration and gratitude to the Senior Health Insurance Benefits Assistance Program, an exceptional and dedicated service to the Jackson County community. The board recognizes the service as exemplary and of a generous civic attitude that is essential to the high quality of life in Jackson County. Thank you.
Would you like to come up?
Sure.
Yeah, please.
Well, I just want to add my appreciation for the decades of service. It looks like we're about 2 decades late for an award, but better late than never. But what a great service this is to our community, especially these days with all the fraudulent and scamming people out for our senior population is really a concern. I'm sure you've seen a greater need for what you do, and thank you so much for coming in today and for bringing it to our attention, and what a great service. Thanks so much.
Thank you so very much for this. I want to recognize our volunteers that are all in the audience, including a gentleman, Al, with 18 years of service, and the number of people over there that continue on and on and on. And with that, I'll hand it to Becky, who's not only a board member, but a dedicated volunteer.
Thank you. Actually, and I promise I will read fast, but I did want to.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you. So, Commissioner Dyer, Commissioner Sparacino, Commissioner Roberts, thank you so much for having us here today. It is indeed an honor. First, I'd like to give a special thanks to the individuals who make our roles possible. Cassie Rose, our Executive Director of the Community Volunteer Network, Kat Scott, our current program coordinator, and Brooke Kirkland, who was up until very recently our program coordinator for 6 years. They work tirelessly to ensure we have the resources we need to help the Jackson County residents most in need of our services. As Cassie mentioned, Sheba exists to support people with Medicare, which includes people age 65 and over, and those under 64 with disabilities or select medical conditions. And we help them navigate this incredibly complex, ever-changing federal health program. We are volunteers. We receive no compensation for our work, giving our clients assurance that we have no other agenda than to provide them with the greatest access to care at the lowest possible cost. Who are we? Well, many of us have healthcare industry experience, including oncology, nursing, medical records, hospital billing, health plan management, and pharmaceutical and medical technology marketing. But all of us have the experience of having to navigate Medicare either for ourselves or for our loved ones and our families. And we all realize how complicated it is to make sense of the myriad choices, rules, and policy changes and determine what's best for us in the midst of all the noise created by advertising, social media, newspaper articles, and even our own friends and family. We are neutral ears to help guide, educate, and clarify. Why do we do this? According to Al, our most seasoned volunteer at 18 years and counting, it's because, quote, I fully believe in the program and how we as a group have helped thousands of people. I continue counseling because I've gotten great satisfaction and gratitude from what I have accomplished. Rana Moses, our most newly minted volunteer, says it takes a combination of compassion, interpersonal skills, problem-solving ability, tenacity with understanding federal and state benefit rules, and a good dose of human kindness to assist clients. The reward for me is knowing that the clients feel supported and hopefully goes away with peace of mind. One other volunteer noted, the most rewarding thing is the clients who start off confused, worried, stressed, and walk out or hang up a call relieved and grateful they had guidance in making decisions specific to their needs. And Lynette, here in the audience with us today, simply said, "I love what I do." And in fact, she just received a thank you note personally from one of her clients. And what do the clients think? Well, many of us have received hugs, seen tears of relief, and even been given a couple of Starbucks gift cards and a couple of Harry and David gift baskets, which we share unless they include the double chocolate truffles, and then all bets are off. And we've also had a couple of clients donate, even when we insist that no remuneration is required. While we do not do this for recognition, we are so grateful to be acknowledged. Thank you so much again for this honor.
Before you leave, can you tell people watching where can they go to actually get the service? Do they go online? How do they contact you?
Yes, so great question, thank you. So you can go, the state website, by the way, this is a federally funded program. So programs like this exist in every state. So every state capital website should have a link. It is well, the state site is Sheba, you know this, Brooke. It's sheba.gov. Google Sheba, Oregon, and you can find it online. You can also call 541-857-7780. What happens is you leave a message with it's a voicemail box that's checked regularly. And what happens is the call gets assigned and rotated through each of the clients. So we are happy to meet by phone if clients have mobility issues. If folks are a little more technologically savvy, we do Zoom calls. And of course, we also have an office downtown, which is only about 4.5 blocks from here, and we can meet in person. We also have a satellite office within the Ashland Community Center in Ashland. So for our folks in the southern part of the county have a little greater access. So.
And if you get on the site, thesheba.com, and it's just a bunch of cute dogs, you're on the wrong one.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Didn't turn it up. Okay, just give the room a moment to clear.
Is that what it is? Yep. Clicker and sheet.
All right, we are ready to now move into our request for and discussion of non-agenda items. We do have a 5-minute limit pursuant to the codified ordinances of Jackson County, section 213.06. Members of the public may address any item not on the agenda. However, pursuant to ORS 192.640, the Board of Commissioners is prohibited from discussing a principal subject that is not on the agenda. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners will listen to your concerns and may consider the matter you raised by asking staff to follow up on any questions or by placing the matter on the agenda for discussion at a future meeting. We do have one individual signed up today. It's Clarence Carr. Come on up. Give your name and address for the record again before speaking, please.
Clarence Carr, 1446 Thomas Road, Medford, Oregon. Well, I'm actually here because the sheriff sent me down here. I put in for an impound hearing, and they told me that they forwarded over to you guys that they wouldn't give me an impound hearing without $300. I've never heard of that rule ever in my life. I went over to the district attorney office where you're supposed to file your complaints on the sheriff's or the judge's at, and they have blatantly refused to take any complaints or anything. That is according to the district attorney policy. I mean, if the secretaries open up the book, I think it's on page 3. So, I mean, it's not even that far into their policy for them to understand. I did bring you guys another complaint form for you guys as well, and the tow bill. This time it was a total of $1,300 for less than 48 hours. And I've been asking for the guys, I asked for their internal government agreement and your guys' fee scheduling that they submit to you guys, because it shows their tow zone area, where they're allowed to tow, where they're not allowed to tow. I also have your guys' internal government agreement with Jackson County Sheriffs. They don't have traffic enforcement. They just pulled me over. I had my kids in the car, and the officer ran up, called me by name. I got the whole video and everything, but the point is, I got numerous of the same officer escalating the stops, and I told him, we're not escalating the stop, man. Call your sergeant, whatever, we're not doing this shit again. And literally, he escalated the stop while I was parked at the store. Took me to jail for a DUI, put a no contact order on me and all of my kids again. And I can't even make this up. And then I had a forced blood draw at the hospital. I was taken to jail. I was booked and released within 30 minutes. That's how intoxicated I was. And then my son was in the car. He's 18. He told the police that I just got done cooking dinner, that we were on our way to the hospital because I had just had a little girl, and that I haven't smoked weed in like 5-6 hours. And then I told him I can't do a field sobriety back. My back is broken in 5 places. I have no curvature of the spine. So I can't walk a real straight line like that anyway. I can walk, but I can't walk a straight line. So I mean, it's just a whole hoax of charges again. And that's because I filed a DPST complaint on Highway Patrol for operating inside the city limits as well without an internal government agreement. They came by, somebody left a black trailer unhitched on the side of the road, and I clipped it on the side of my van, clipped it coming around a corner, and they came out and gave me a ticket and just, told the dude with his unhitched trailer that it was okay, which violates all your guys' rules, regulations, vehicle codes, city highway codes. And they said that they get to enforce the law on who they want to. And they pick and choose who they enforce the law on. And I do have all the officers recorded saying this. I record all their conversations. I record everything with the police officers. The way that your officer treated my son, to continue treatment, and like I discussed to them, when you take a person's kids so many times unlawfully, you take all of his cars, you extort him out of money, eventually he's going to mentally snap unless somebody puts a stop to it. I've submitted plenty of evidence to you guys before where the police have literally went out and arrested my mama illegally to make me plea out to 70 months. Underneath federal law, 18 USC 4, misprision of a felon, you guys all have a duty to report all this stuff that I haven't given you guys documentation for. Not just me, you guys. All the false warrants I've provided for you, all the overreach of all these sheriffs, those aren't considered lawful actions. Once an officer steps somewhere where he's not lawfully allowed to be, and pretends to be lawfully, that's considered a private person impersonating an officer. So these are all acts of impersonation of a Medford City police officer because they're not contracted through their charter. I understand charter, I understand jurisdiction, I understand your guys' federal grants, how officers are regulated by their data and they're regulated by their geographic, where they're only allowed to be, the tow companies. I understand all that law. I spent 6 years learning the law. Everything, even the prohibited contact where they done illegal wiretaps. So I'm in a house to stop, and can I please get my money back for my tow?
Have you wrap up a little bit. Thank you.
Okay, but I'm done. I just want to know from you guys, they sent me to you guys. They refused to give me a tow hearing. Can I please get my money back for the tow?
This is not a dialogue. This is your opportunity to speak to us. We can't converse
asking
back and forth.
man. If you're just going to say I'm not going to answer, I respect that, but...
And we can't converse. We can't go back and forth. So at this point, we've heard your
All right, I'll leave
concerns.
this complaint here then.
All right. Okay. Anyone else in the auditorium wishing to speak today? Come on up.
I'd like to talk about the cameras. You left your Pepsi there.
Sorry. Go ahead, grab that.
Yeah, I drink Pepsi too. Not Coke. You're brave. You're awesome, man. Well, it's been brought to my attention by other people. What's that?
Name and address for the record, please.
Oh, Scott Walter, 60 Sierra Drive, Eagle Point. And all the amount of cameras that we have now, and we have satellite too, you know this, that we can use it anytime that we need to. But is there any chance that we can turn some of these off? And then, I mean, there's the amount of time it takes to go and review these cameras is just, you know, if there's an incident, it's great to have that, but is there a way just to turn them off?
Again, we can't converse back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Address.
But I just wanted to throw it out there, and I'm on KMED in the morning sometimes, and we talk about these things with Billy Meyer. And so I know Colleen Roberts has been approached by numerous people too. You know, it's like you go out in the woods now and you even have, you know, trail cams. So it's like, yeah, be careful what you're doing. So I just want to throw that out there for all the constituents that are out there right now. So thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Anyone online with their Zoom hand raised?
Mr. Chair, I have no one online with their Zoom hand raised.
Okay, thank you. Then we will move on into our consent calendar, which this week consists of minutes of meetings of the Board of Commissioners regular meeting of July 8th, 2026, the Board of Commissioners staff meeting of July 9th, 2026, an order reappointing Nathan Olson to the Local Public Safety Coordinating Council, it's order number 199-26, an order reappointing Travis Christian to the Local Public Safety Coordinating Council, which is order number 200-26, an order reappointing Barbara Johnson to the Local Public Safety Coordinating Council, which is order number 201-26, and order designating a newspaper for publication of notice of the Jackson County 2026 tax foreclosure list, and that's order number 202-26, and an order in the matter of the vacation of a portion of public right-of-way, commonly known as Star Lane, located in Section 5, Township 37 South, Range 2 West of the Willamette Meridian, and that is order number 203-26.
Move approval of the consent calendar is read.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes, thank you. No public hearings scheduled today, so move on into discussion and deliberation. First item there is an order authorizing Critical Oregon Airport Relief Grant Program Agreement number COAR-2025-MFR-00003 with the State of Oregon by and through its Department of Aviation. And this is order number 204-26. Mr. Jordan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Members of the board, in this case, our airport department was awarded a Critical Oregon Airport Relief Grant, or CORE grant, as you said, through the State of Oregon by and through its Department of Aviation. The funding provided by the CORE grant helps to pay for a portion of the costs related to the construction of the remaining overnight apron at the Rogue Valley International Medford Airport. The remaining project expenses will be paid from airport funds that are reimbursable with future passenger facility charges. Term of the agreement is upon execution through 3 years. In this case, the grant amount is $150,000 in revenue, or 3.68% of the eligible project costs. The county will be responsible for an additional $3,922,986, or 50% required match for eligible project costs. Total estimated expense is $4,072,986, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
I'll move to approve order 204-26.
Second.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes. Next item is an order authorizing contract number 1202RK26T0058 with the United States Department of Agriculture by and through its Forest Service, and this is order number 205-26. Mr. Jordan again.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, happy to bring this to you today. Jackson County, as you know, owns a building on our airport, commonly referred to as Building 37. It's located next to the east ramp. It supports the very large air tanker operations during fire seasons. The United States Department of Agriculture, by and through its Forest Service, requires office and operational space for its operational needs, personnel needs, and pilots in this Building 37. Term of the contract, July 1st, 2026 through November 30th of 2026. It does have an option to extend for 4 additional terms, each from June 1st through November 30th of the following year. Contract requires ratification to become effective July 1st of 2026. It's a revenue of $47,925, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
Well, we all recognize the benefit of the very large tanker base and the aggressive initial attack that we all support on fires locally, so I will gladly recommend approval of order number 205-26.
I'll second.
Yeah, certainly grateful and a great benefit to have that facility available here. So,
Yep.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
yes. Thank you. Next item is an order authorizing a Jackson County Services contract with Helion Software Incorporated, and this is order number 206-26. Mr. Jordan again.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, members of the board, Helion Software Incorporated will continue to provide maintenance and support of the Oregon County's Assessment and Taxation Systems software program. This software does facilitate property appraisal and also tax calculations in Jackson County. Term of the contract is July 1st, 2026 through June 30th of 2027. It does require ratification to become effective July 1st of 2026. It's an expense of $308,153, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
And I'll move to approve order 206-26.
Second?
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes. Next item is an order authorizing a Jackson County Services contract with Pathway Enterprises Incorporated, and this is order number 207-26. Mr. Jordan again.
Mr. Chair, members of the board, as the board is aware, Pathway Enterprises Incorporated is a qualified rehabilitation agency. In this case, they will continue to provide custodial services to Jackson County. Pursuant to Oregon Revised Statute 279-850, the county is not permitted to solicit bids if a qualified rehabilitation agency is able to perform the work, and we must select a qualified rehabilitation agency. In this case, also, the county did request bids from 2 other qualified rehabilitation agencies, including Southern Oregon Aspire and Living Opportunities. However, neither of those organizations chose to respond. Term of this contract is July 1st of 2026 through June 30th of 2031. It does require ratification to become effective July 1st of 2026. It's an expense of $8,250,000, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
Move approval of order number 207-26.
I'll second.
And we are grateful for the work that they do, and that we're able to participate in the rehabilitation agency for the rehabilitation of those individuals as well.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes. Next item is an order authorizing a Jackson County Services contract with Mercy Flights Incorporated, and that's order number 208-26. Mr. Jordan again.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, members of the board, as you know, Jackson County Mental Health partners with Mercy Flights Incorporated. This is to provide mental health mobile services. Mercy Flights Incorporated and Jackson County Mental Health Crisis staff co-respond to provide in-person services to individuals in Jackson County that might be experiencing mental health crisis. The term of the contract is July 1st of 2026 through June 30th of 2027. It does require ratification to become effective July 1st of 2026. It's an expense of $350,000, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
And I will move to approve order 208-26.
Second?
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes. The next item is an order authorizing a website accessibility services agreement with Revise LLC, and this is order number 209-26. Again, Mr. Jordan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the board. Revise LLC is Jackson County's website platform provider that supports the county's public web services. The agreement will provide accessibility tools that convert portable document format into accessible hypertext markup language. This is a newer ADA requirement, and also on-screen accessibility features for users. Term of the agreement upon execution through July 31st of 2029. It's an annual expense of $7,900, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
Move approval of order number 209-26.
I'll second.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes. And the last item on our agenda today is an order authorizing a purchase order under GSA Multiple Award Schedule Contract GS-03F-066BA with Outdoor Creations, and this is order number 210-26. One last time, Mr. Jordan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, before I get into this item, I would just like to remind the public that while it appears we expediently move through these agenda items, these are items that are discussed thoroughly with the board in addition to today's meeting and both your Tuesday staff meeting and Thursday work session, and discussed in much more detail with the board. These are the formal adoptions of those conversations and presentations to the board. In this case, the existing picnic tables at our Howard Prairie Resort County Park campsites have deteriorated. They're in need of replacement. Grant funding has been awarded through the Bureau of Reclamation and the Oregon Parks and Recreation Department to support the purchase of the new concrete picnic tables. This will be purchased through Outdoor Creations, who are part of the GSA Multiple Award Schedule. It's an expense of $224,530, and I do recommend your approval.
Thank you.
I do have a quick question. I have a quick question on these. Does this replace all the tables at Howard Prairie?
Not that I'm aware of. It's just replacing the deteriorated
Okay.
tables.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, take a motion.
Oh, and I'll move to approve order 210-26.
Second.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes, thank you, and I appreciate you giving that explanation. I was actually going to explain we have such a large agenda, we move through so quickly. It's good for people to know that that has been discussed prior.
Thank you.
So with that, we will adjourn the meeting.
We hope that you've enjoyed this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. If you have any questions on any part of the show, please feel free to contact your Jackson County Commissioners or staff. You can find their contact information at jacksoncountyor.gov. To review the content of this or any other meeting, under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming.